today's video is going to be a one brand full face get ready with me. The brand is going to be Eyes, Lips, Face. I will leave their website down below if you guys are interested in any of these products. So I just did a quick get ready with me. This is the look I came up with. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys have any video requests or comments, please leave it down below and I'll be happy to read those. Thank you, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Alright, I'm just going to start off with the e.l.f. Mineral Face Primer in the Tone Adjusting Green. Just put that on my cheek area. Just helps with some of the redness. I do tend to get red in my cheek area. Turn this a little bit. There we go. Much better. I do have all of my makeup laid out back here and then all my brushes laid out right here in front of me. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and do the eyes first and then put foundation on. So just make sure that's rubbed in. And now that I've made my face all red, I do have some e.l.f. palettes. This is the Prism eyeshadow palette in Naked. It's the one that looks like this. I have the Baked eyeshadow palette. Looks like this. And then I have single eyeshadows. I have the Long Lasting Luxurious eyeshadows, little pots. I have the paint or smudge pots, I have two of those, and then I have some of the single baked eyeshadows. I'm going to start with the smudge pot in Cruising Chic. It just looks like this, kind of like a light brown. These don't give off too much color payoff. But they're still really nice if you just want something light all over your eyes. So I'm going to use that kind of as a base and not take it into the crease too far. Like so. Okay, and then... I don't want to go too dark, so we're going to bust into the Prism eyeshadow palette. Take a big fluffy brush. We'll go into the deep brown here in the corner. Tap it off just a little bit and kind of go into the crease. Like so. Zoom you guys in just a little bit. So we don't want to go too dark. Try to keep it light. Most of the e.l.f. eyeshadows that I own are dark. Only because I'm really into neutrals and I know I'll get more use out of them if I buy neutral eyeshadows. So nothing super fancy. Then I'm going to go into look at this one. Okay. The Baked eyeshadow palette. I'm going to this light color right here. And I'm going to get an eyeshadow brush. Actually, I might use my finger on this. Just rub. These baked eyeshadows are really nice. You can use them wet or dry. If I use them dry, I try to use my finger. And just tap it all over the lid. I do have a decent amount of fallout. That's why I was doing my eyes first. And I'm kind of just winging it. That down for just a second and take that fluffy brush again and just kind of go in the crease and blend out any eyeshadow that landed there. I'm going to go into this really white one right here just real lightly. Kind of put that right under the brow. Give you just a little bit of a highlight. Take that fluffy brush kind of on the side and just blend it in a little bit. Like so. I'm going to go into this dark color right here with my finger. I'm going to rub a little bit for these. Just put it in the outer corner. Just darken it up just a little bit. If you guys haven't tried the e.l.f. line, I definitely recommend it. Go back in with that large fluffy and just kind of blend small circular motions. See, it just gives you a little bit of depth. I definitely recommend it. You can get it at either eyeslipsface.com or you can get it at most Targets and some Walmarts, some Kmarts. You can kind of find it wherever. But I definitely recommend it. It's a cheap brand, but they have amazing products. I'm going to go back into the baked eyeshadow palette, go into this color right here, and place that right in the center of the lid to help lighten it up a little bit. Perfect. Like I said, I'm just winging this. I've tried to film this like 3 or 4 times already, and every time I go with a super dark look and I don't want to. So there's that. Right, we're going to put that aside for right this second. We're going to move on to foundation. I have the e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation in the color Porcelain. Looks like this. I love the packaging. Shake it up really well. The only thing is my pump was broken. Nope, there we go. It's working now. Just kidding. This is a super thick foundation, but it has a pretty good coverage. So for $6, you really can't beat it. And like I said, you can find it at Target, some Walmarts. I'm just gonna put a layer of this on. I think my favorite thing about the e.l.f. brand is their brushes. Their brushes are amazing. Good quality, super cheap. And the website always has like discount codes and stuff like that. By no means am I sponsored by them or anything like that. I just have been loving their products for so long. I'm gonna take the e.l.f. powder brush and buff in the foundation. I've been loving the product for so long that I wanted to make a video about it. And I use their products in probably most of my videos, you know, some here, some there. So I know you guys have seen them in my videos, but I figured this whole video would be dedicated to e.l.f. This is not really a foundation brush, but it does an amazing job buffing in the foundation. First time I tried to film this, I used my hands, or my fingers I guess, but it didn't, I don't know, it looked kind of cakey, so I'm gonna go in and put on another layer, just in certain areas. Here are my cheeks, I normally need a little bit more. A little bit down the bridge of my nose. Here Izzy walking around downstairs. That's about all I need for right now. I'm just gonna pat this in. The only thing I can say is the only product I'm not fond of so far is their concealers. And I will show you 2 that I have that I'm not super fond of. This foundation does take a little while to set. Little doggy hair on my cheek. Get off. Got it. Alright, so I'm gonna let that sit for a few minutes. I'm going to go on to the concealer. The two that I have are the HD Lifting Concealer in Light, which looks like this, and then this is the Perfect Blend Concealer in Light Beige. I'm not a fan of either one of these. I don't feel like they give good coverage or anything like that, but I'm going to use them anyways because that is all I have. I know they just came out with a bunch of new like palettes, like these kind of palettes. This is the blush palette, and I'm super excited to try these. So I'll show you guys that in a minute or so. But I'm super excited to try those because they look amazing. Like I said, it's super affordable, so you can't really go wrong. Alright, so we're gonna blend this in. I'm going to use the e.l.f. small stippling brush. Not really what this is made for, but it seems to do a pretty good job. Just do patting motions. My hair is getting all over me. I tried to dye my hair purple again. Nope. Fail. Got glitter on my forehead. Don't know where it came from. It's still there. I have a bunch of looks I'm working on. I've been like practicing them so I can get them perfect. So if you guys have any recommendations or anything that you guys want to see, make sure you go ahead and let me know. I have a few fall looks coming. Yeah. Just gonna blend that in. As you can see, like it didn't really seem to get anything. So take a little bit more of that foundation and see if that will help. Now it's not coming out. Just pat that in there. Woo, holy crap. Alright, so we're just going to pat that right there in the corner. And sometimes you need to go in there with your finger. Alright, and then this we can just blend with the brush. Down. Alright, so now we're going to let all of that set. I'm going to move on to the eyebrows. Ooh, gotta adjust. The product I use for my eyebrows is the e.l.f. Eyebrow Kit in medium. I've showed this many times in some favorite videos. I use just the wax part because the powder is a little too light for me. So I'm just going to go in with the e.l.f. The concealer brush. It's just a small brush. And get that all over the brush. I'm going to take the e.l.f. Spoolie right here and brush these bad boys out. If you're just starting out, the e.l.f. Eyebrow Kit is probably perfect because it's inexpensive and kind of gives you a chance to test it out, you know what I mean? To find out what color you are And then if you don't like it, it's not really a super big loss because it's not expensive. So I'm just gonna fill these bad boys in. Brush it out. We are done with that. Put that aside. We're going to move on to, let's do eyeliner. I have a few different e.l.f. eyeliners that I love. This is the cream eyeliner in black, super black. This is the e.l.f. liquid eyeliner. I don't really like the brush on this one, so I don't use this one very often. It's got one of those long, like, brush tips. I don't really like that. The formula is really nice, but I don't really like the brush, so I'm not going to use that one. And then this is the waterproof eyeliner pen, which has the felt tip, and I really like that one. So I'm going to use the pen, and then I'm going to use the waterproof on the lower lash line. So we're just going to go in right on the top. These pens are like $2, and it's super black, and it lasts all day. Like so. It's easy to use too, which is nice. Super pretty. Alright, so now we're going to go in and set the face with the e.l.f. Flawless Face Powder. This is in the color Ivory, and it looks super, like, yellow, but it's really not bad. And I'm just going to go in with, this is the e.l.f. Contouring Kabuki Brush. It's supposed to be angled, but I just tap that in there, tap it off, and press onto the face. This powder's not bad. I think this is like the cheap $2 powder, and it's not bad. Got hair in my mouth. Like I said, just press. Especially right under the eyes. And that's what I like about this angled brush, is because it's got, you can go right under there. And set that sucker. And I mess up an eyebrow. I'm just gonna go in there and brush that sucker out. Like so. Alright. Now we're gonna go in and contour. I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Contouring Blush and Bronzing Powder. This one is like one of the first ones that they came out with because it's, the back is called Blushed and Bronze. Now I think it's called like St. Lucia or something. Take the e.l.f. Angled Bronzing Brush right in that bronzer. Me and this bronzer have a love-hate relationship. Sometimes it's fine, other times it makes me look kind of orange. Real light hand. Doesn't look too bad today. Is he down there making a lot of noise? This blush is way too light for me. Doesn't look too bad on there, but it's too light. Like, you guys even see it? No. So I'm gonna put my blush on first. This is the blush palette in light. Like I said, it's got the 4 colors. They've come out with a bunch of different palettes like this, and I'm gonna use this right here in the corner. They're not labeled or anything, and they do pop out, so you can like customize your own palette. I'm using that same brush, because, you know. Right on the cheeks. Super pretty. I'm gonna buff it out, guys. Don't freak. These brushes with the white handles are a little rough, but if you're just starting out, ooh, hello blush. They're really not bad brushes. Like, it's definitely look like a clown. Really doable. Then I'm gonna take the e.l.f. Full Face Kabuki brush, like so, and just buff it out. For the contour, I use the side of the Kabuki brush and just kind of buff it out that way. And then for the blush, I just swirl, and it's perfect. Look at the side of the brush. And swirl. Like so. Much better. And we're gonna go in with our highlighter. This is the e.l.f. Baked Blush in Pinktastic, and I use this as a highlighter because it's beautiful. Let me see if I can get you guys a good... There you go. See how pretty it is? Beautiful. So I use that as my highlighter. And I have been for a very long time. So I just dip the edge of the brush in like so. Tap it off a little bit. Right on the top of the cheeks. And it's gorgeous. Hello. I've been wanting to get a few different highlighters, and I've heard some people talk about some, but I just love this one. Okay. So then I take that Full Face Kabuki brush again and just right on the tops of the cheek, just kind of buff it out a little bit. Because you don't want it to be like a harsh highlighter line. And right here it kind of is. So I'm just going to buff it out a little bit. If you ever feel like you put too much blush or bronzer on, you can always just take your face powder over and just kind of buff it in a little bit more. Okay, we're going to put a little eyeliner on the lower lash line. I'm just going to take the cream eyeliner with the Anglet eyeliner brush and just dip it in just a little bit and kind of wipe it off on the side. We're going to go in right on the lower, pull down just a little bit, and just place just a real little bit. Like so. And if you do just a little bit, it should not run in your eye, and you should have no problem. Like so. Make sure you put the cap on tight. And then I'm going to go in with the, not that one, is it this one? Yep, I'm going to go with the Baked eyeshadow in this dark color right here. And I'm just going to press that onto the eyeliner. Kind of hold it in place. This is not a black eyeshadow, but it's a dark, dark brown, and I think it'll be okay. Looks good to me. Just gotta get that out of there. Okay, now we need to do mascara. Ready? Yep. So this is the e.l.f. Volumizing Mascara in the white tube. It's an okay mascara, it's not horrible. This brush is huge, which freaks me out every time I open it. So huge brush. We're just gonna go in, start on the lower, and work to the top. Like so. And I still have that piece of glitter on my hand. Can you guys see that? Right, we're gonna go to the top and put a light coat. So this is a good like everyday mascara. It's not my favorite, but it's a decent mascara. And I think it was like $2, so just tilt your head back. And Smyrna. Alright, give that a second to dry. And go in with the e.l.f. eyelash curler. And just curl those bad boys just a little. Since I don't have any false lashes to wear. e.l.f. has really good false lashes too. Always cheap. And go back in with another coat of mascara. You tilt your head back, it helps not to get any on the top. Okay. Alright, and we're done with mascara. Alright, we're gonna move on to lips now. I have a bunch of e.l.f. lip products. Just gonna bring them on over for you guys. I have the e.l.f. lip conditioning lip balm in Mellow Melon. And it's just a like container of lip conditioning. I'm not going to use that today. That is amazing. The e.l.f. lip stains are really nice. The shiny lip glosses are really nice. The matte lip colors and the pens are really nice. I don't have any of those. The e.l.f. lip lock pencil is one of my favorites. It's like a clear lip liner. Use these outside the door. So we're going to put that on first, and then we're going to put on some lipstick. So I just line my lips like this, like I would with a lip liner. Like so. And then I'm going to use the moisturizing lipstick in Ravishing Rose. I have one in Pink Minx as well. These are amazing. They're super moisturizing. And that's what it looks like. This is a great everyday color. Alright, that is it, guys. That is my full face e.l.f. Zoom you guys out just a little bit. And yeah, super easy, but this is definitely something that I would wear every day. e.l.f. makes great products, and I am glad that I have some and that I can try them out. If you guys are interested, I will leave the Eyes Lips Face website down below, and I will see you guys in the next video.